What's going on, Knuckles family? What's going on, entertainment fiends out there? It's your boy, R. Knuckles, here to give you episode 4 recap of RWBY Volume 8. And yeah, great. A little bit late on this one. Obviously, the fifth episode just came out today. So I'm hurry up. I just finished watching episode 4 today. So I'm going to hurry up, watch this, watch episode 5, and then on the next day, which is Sunday, I'll be up on that video. So I'll get right down to it. And the title is this is going to be Brandon is a baby back. Like, I won't spell it out, but you know what it is. But I mean, he was just, being annoying. But, start this episode, Robin in prison, talking about some good times and stuff like that. Actually made Crow laugh for the first time this season. I mean, granted, we only saw them, like, just the second time we see them in the season. But, Crow actually laughed, and, he still feel good what happened to Clover because, he was fine he was fine against him, but how things turn around, able to work together and kill that sadistic bitch. I'm gonna call him sadistic bitch. Like, yeah, they would kill sadistic bitch guy over there. But during the situation, I mean, it was just times were just very tough at the time. So it's like, oh, what is Crow going to do? I just wish they would work together. Which I think does he want to kill Ironwood? I don't know, but I mean. And the thing that was very interesting to me is like Crow's like for the first time he felt that he had a friend. And I'm like, I mean, yeah, Crow's been all alone all this whole entire time, but every time he gets close to somebody, that person ends up dying. So it sucks, you know what I mean? But hey, you might start seeing chemistry between him and Robin. Maybe they might be each other's love interest because Robin says, I feel the same way you feel. Sometimes you might want to push people away, but feel for you. So maybe we might see in this season a little bit, a chemistry between Robin and Crow. We'll see about that. Then we have Air coming to the prison, kind of, guilt tripping, Crow and Robin and the others. Now, oh my god, if she would have opened that door to fight Robin, that would have been great. Because she, honestly, Air's like the one that's being the most, she's being the bitch, okay? And from the Aesop, she's actually the bitch in that whole operation. Like, everyone besides Meryl, like, they're all being manipulative to the people, but I mean, I think Crow, I think deep down we might, not deep down, I think later on we'll probably see Meryl, probably have a change of heart, work with RWBY and the others, but we'll have to see. I'm not quite sure with that. So then we actually continue where episode 2 leaves off with, Yang, Ren, and John chasing that Graham that took Oscar. And I think for the first time, not thinking about it, I actually heard like some new music finally in episode 4. Like, there's always, we always hear a couple of we always hear some couple of new music, but I think from episode 4 already getting into new music, it's like kind of late on that. But as always, the music's always lit in this show. And they had John actually use his shield as a little stool for Ren to actually grab onto the Grim that's carrying Oscar. They almost had him, but the Grim actually called for help. Like, I'm like, this Grim is very, very smart, man. Like, he's got logs, grows wings. Now he just called all the other Grim to help him out, and and look at they're gonna get close to rescuing Oscar, but deep down we all know that was not gonna happen. So John and Yang almost fall off on their hover bikes. They almost fall off a cliff, but Ren leaves the Grim in order to save the crew. So unfortunately, Grim takes the Grim is successful with his mission. He's gonna take Oscar to the Salem. So as that happens, girls make it into Weiss's place, and he's still being a little bitch, saying, I'm calling everyone a little bitch in this episode, you know what I'm saying? But he's being a little punk brat or whatever, like, oh, our family's reputation, like, that's all you care about right now? Like, you have people like that. Like, that's sadly how it is. Their staff left have to do what their dad did. Their mom's, locked in the room. Like their dad. Like, the fact that he's blaming Weiss shows how much he knows a dick he is. You know what I mean? Like, we saw how they were, especially him, in season 4. So what else can we expect from this guy? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's being a little brat right now, and he's like, and then in the deep down, I think later on he's like, okay, whatever, what do you want me to do? And she says, go to your room. Like, dang, you gonna talk to him like that? Like, I would not be all willy, but just be like, hey, we're actually doing something out here trying to save you. How about we just get out of our way and don't snitch on us or whatever? Instead of just saying go to your room, I just thought that was kind of like lame. Like, that could have been better. But you know, they start worrying about the other guys. And, you know, she calls for. Did I get that part yet? No. Oh, okay. Oh no, she calls for Yang, but you know she's not answering. So we also see, you know, the guy Ren. Yeah, we're back to Yang, Ren. So I'm like off this guy. I'm trying to rush this right now. So like, this is gonna be an awful, terrible video right now, guys. I'm terrible. So I'm just trying to like rush into this right now, get into episode 5 to catch up. But you know, yeah. This video really sucks right now. We see Ren, Yang, and John, you know, walking because they need to get to some warm spot because they'll freeze to death out there. And then Yang's like, oh, I thought you knew where the town was, but that was before, you know, I had to jump and save you guys. And then you just see, you know, Ren's having an attitude. This is why I say Ren's being a little baby back bitch, because you know, like out of the RWBY group, I feel as though Ren's is the one that's like most annoyed right now of everything going on, because you know, yeah, I get that, you know, Sam's here, but it's like, it doesn't have to be like a crybaby bitch. She's all saying, oh, we're way over our heads, everything's not going well right now, like this has happened, people are gonna die, Arwen's being a punk, Salem's here, like everything that's happening right now, he's just like fed up everything. And Yang even said, hey, we know we're not perfect, but Yang said we're huntsmen. This is what we signed up for. It's like, oh, we weren't ready, we were kids, blah blah blah. She starts attacking RWBY, and Yang's like, hey, I know we're not perfect, but we at least we gotta do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, she at least knows everything. You know, John's trying to calm him down. Then eventually, you know, Ren just speaks up like, you cheat Ren's beacon. It's like, damn, bro, Ren, like, how's up with you, dog? I mean, like, someone's got punched this dude in the face, man. Like I said, he's being a crybaby right now. It's like, yo, somebody punched this dude right now. Like, he needs to be punched. Like, then ask, you know, and then John's like, hey, still got a job to do, so whatever. And he's like, you're trying to push everybody away from you? Like, come on, dog. Like, like, oh my god. Ren's just like, Ren goes for like the cool, calm, that's like, they're like, baby back, bitch. Now, now I get to Salem's place. Oscar wakes up. He sees Salem. And Salem's finally, you know, reunited with Oz, but not really him. But good job, good move by Oscar, you know, trying to like act like he was Oz, but like, nah. Salem's like, you can't fool me. Now, she needs to be Relic, but you know, even Oscar doesn't know where that is because Oz never told him. But she does need a password to the lamp. And clearly, Oscar lied was like the lamp's out of questions. So I don't know what she was doing, trying to get some information out of him, but that shit looked pretty lit. I mean, it looked painful as hell, but you know, it looked like, oh man, you know. But you know, Oscar says, as I didn't hear what, I'm not gonna tell you anything. And he said, oh, okay, I don't care if it's you or him that tells me it. But then, you know, Hazel comes out, you know, he's mad as hell. And honestly, I didn't talk about this, but Hazel looks like a freaking idiot, man. Hazel does not look good in this season. Like, I don't like his outfit at all. And honestly, man, like, Hazel just, I don't know, man. Like, yeah, he's still mad about what happened to his sister at Haven Academy. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, that's your sister's choice. I mean, he's gonna be, you're gonna be mad about it, but it's like, you're gonna hold that grudge. I mean, when you become a huntsman, that's what happens. I mean, like, it sucks to lose his sister, but it's like, yeah, man, like, psh. But he's just gonna beat the crap out of Oscar. So we see Sin there again. It's like, hey, my lady, let me help you get the maid. And like, once again, you know, Sin says, no, you're not going. She's like, please, we're not doing anything. But then, you know, her creature pet was always getting ready to fight us in there for a second. And then, you know, and once again, Cinder says, without you, I am nothing. Like, dang, man, like, she is just Cinder is just all out of character right now. She's just like, you know, like, I'm surprised we haven't seen her pass yet, because I mean, the episode, like, the first part of the volume was like, you know, a younger Cinder. So we still have yet to see what was Cinder's past. I'm guessing maybe it's the next episode, but I doubt it. But excuse me, we'll have to see about that. So Cinder says I'm not gonna do it, but Cinder's plans on going down to Alice to try to find the maiden. And Neo, I like Neo, man. Neo's adorable, man. Neo is adorable. Like she really is. Like, man, she can't speak, but we all know her facial tone. So as they're getting ready to leave, Emerald's like, I can help you, because Emerald does care about Cinder. Like, Emerald was very sad when Cinder, died. Well, so quote unquote died, but she didn't really die. But we saw how Cinder very influenced Emerald right there in her past. So of course Emerald's loyal to Cinder, and we saw how happy Emerald was to see Cinder in the beginning of this season. So we'll have to see what happens, when they go down Alice. Like, I just want to know where about Cinder's past. That's what I'm really curious about in the season right now. So towards the end of this episode, we see that Yang, John, and Ren find a cabinet and stuff, and then Ren is still mad. He storms off. Like John talks to him, Ren just walks away. Whatever. But the interesting thing was, Yang says, do you think she thinks less of me for not helping, for not going to Atlas to help out the others? Not helping out Atlas, but Mantle, like helping out. Helping out at Atlas. Yeah, look, brain fart. Like I said, worst episode review so far of this season. But yeah, she thinks less of me, and then John says, yeah, of course, Ruby's your sister, she'll love you. But Yang said, yeah, Ruby's like, oh, you weren't talking about Ruby after all. Probably talking about Yang. I think honestly, Yang and I think we can see Yang and Blake, having a thing for each other or whatever like that. Yeah, I'm all for it. I love this. Like I said, I love all the girls, but like I said, Blake is my favorite. And Yang, I really love Yang's personality. I like all of them, but if we were to say like my top two, it'd probably be Blake, and then Yang, then Ruby, then Weiss. But like I said, I love all four of those girls, though. I love all four of them. But yeah, she was. Me and guessing she was talking about Blake, because they have a thing going on. But that's what we think. I mean, who knows? But yeah, so and then John said hopefully things get better, because every time we try to make things get better, something worse comes up. And as in the episode, we see the ground shaky. It's definitely gonna be a grim, because I feel as though when that smart grim called for help, it probably waking the bigger beast down deep within the core down there, and as it's gonna wake up now, like hours late to the party. So yeah, things are gonna get a lot worse. So, but overall, I thought it was a very good episode. I don't think the argument maybe was the best episode so far this season. You know what I'm saying? I mean, granted, the war is yet to come, but I feel it was like the best one that we got so far. Salem finally reunites with Oz, but Oz didn't come out. Like, he didn't say anything much. Rent's being a little baby back bitch. Music was good. We finally got to hear some new music. I'm interested to see what Cinder's going to do. I want to know more about Cinder's past. I don't think that's going to be that's the whole volume able to learn about Cinder's past, but it's like, hey, let's learn about it pretty soon, because I want to know how Salem found Cinder. I think that's what we all are wondering right now. And then Robin and Crow, I think that's gonna start gonna see a better chemistry within those two. So we'll see. Like I said, I'm making this video very quick. I want to hurry up and watch episode 5 and start making a video for that tomorrow. Hell, man, I make a video for that tonight actually. But anyways, that's gonna be it for today, guys. Very shitty ass video. I'm sorry, because I'm in a rush right now. Let me know what you guys think about this episode. Like I said, I enjoyed it. I think it might be the best episode so far. Maybe I could be saying a lot, because episode 3 had the most action. This had, how can I say this? No, like the fact that it had Salem finally green arts with Oz, and then not technically just yet. Cinder still being like from being balls and stuff like that, feeling helpless pretty much, and then Crew, and then Robin and Crow. So like I said, let me know what you guys think about this video. Thumbs up if you like this video, subscribe if you want to be part of this family. Be sure to follow me on all my social media accounts, my Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and my Anchor podcast, where I talk things all pop culture. And always remember, as J. Cole said, there is no such thing as a life better than yours. Take care. Peace.